Why is the Hungarian government, for example, Mr. Orbán, or even the foreign minister, communicating Slovakia's position, for example, to the anti-Russian sanctions or Volodymyr Zelensky's presence at the NATO summit?
I don't know what all the representatives of the Hungarian government have said, and I can speak only for the Slovak government. I have never been inclined to comment on the internal political situation in other countries. Tomorrow I am going to Brussels for a summit, and in the morning I am meeting the President of the European Commission. And the topic will be exactly RePowerEU. It is stopping the flow of gas from the Russian Federation from January 1st, 2028. This is not my argument. This is the argument which is confirmed by representatives of Slovak industry, that this decision will significantly increase gas and electricity prices in Slovakia and Europe, which will significantly damage the competitiveness of Slovakia and the EU as a whole. In these circumstances, we ask that the vote on the sanctions package be postponed until the issue of the spade in the ring has been resolved. So what is actually going to happen to that gas flow? And I will say the same to the President tomorrow, Madam President. Let us talk about what we can do to ensure that gas prices for households and industry in Slovakia do not rise after the gas flow is stopped from January 1st, 2028. We will ask, who will pay us if we lose the arbitration with Gazprom? It is billions of euros because we have a contract until 2034 on the take-or-pay principle. And I believe that this is a contract that we can never win if we do not fulfill it. I ask, do we get any compensation if there are higher gas prices for households? Under these circumstances, we have the right to say, if I say tomorrow, let's talk first about RePowerEU, that is, about stopping the flow of gas from January 1st, 2028. Until then, we will postpone any consideration of an 18th sanctions package. I don't need any mouthpieces. I'm saying the same thing over and over again. It's the second or third week, but you write whatever you want. So I will simply not be responsible for you or for other politicians in the world or in Europe. I say what I say very precisely and very clearly. The Slovak Republic will not proceed to a vote on the 18th sanctions package until the RePowerEU issue is resolved. So what happens from January 1st, 2028? We think that this proposal from the European Commission is ideological and has nothing to do with reality. I don't need any spokespeople. Robert Fico always speaks for himself. Robert Fico, as Prime Minister of the Slovak Republic, speaks very clearly, very clearly. Like I said, we will not increase any arms spending in 2026 because we have other priorities. These are our priorities, and catching up with the living standards of the European Union.
The Hungarian Prime Minister, for example, is in the public eye.
I don't know what you're talking about, Madam Editor, if you would listen to me. I've been saying it for 2 weeks now. On the 18th package, I have been very open about it for 2 weeks. You, of course, will find any kind of stupidity if you post it. I am the Prime Minister. Be quiet. I am the Prime Minister. And I say exactly what we are going to do, how we are going to behave, and we do not need any spokespeople. If you'd listened to me well for 2 weeks, you wouldn't have to. Now, you're taking some crutches to find a topic again. This is incredible. I have been telling you for 2 weeks that we have a problem with the 18th package, and we are asking for a delay in the vote on it. So that you do not have to write it down, you come here with a question for the Hungarian Foreign Minister.
Will Smear itself initiate or in any way support an initiative that would lead to a referendum on neutrality?
I am convinced that Slovakia would benefit from neutrality. And now shoot me because I can't tell Tula what will happen. What does it mean? I can't say anything else because you've all been waiting and you feel like there's nothing else. Nothing else. There is not just one world, and that world is changing. I see it on a daily basis. I'm not interested in your opinions at all. You are journalists. Ask questions, and I will answer. But you make your own politics. You spread your own opinions, not caring very much about what we say. You are interested in what you think and what you think, and you present it. One last question, please, because there's absolutely no point in talking to you, and especially not to the Daily N.